Now I'd like to introduce you to two current students, David Lewis, a graduate student and instructor, and Daniel Conroy Beam, a second-year student in the College of Liberal Arts. They're going to tell you the story of how they are taking advantage of an opportunity that began for both of them in an introductory psychology class. Immediately following their story, Naritya Sangam dance group will perform. Please welcome and give a big round of applause for David and Daniel.
Gone to Texas 2009. My name is David Lewis. I'm a PhD candidate in the Department of Psychology. I'm here tonight with my research assistant, Daniel Conroy Beam, to talk to you guys about one of the many amazing opportunities you're going to have here at UT. And those opportunities start for you tomorrow, your first day of class. Dan was only a freshman last year at Gone to Texas. I'm going to let him tell his story.
My first term at UT, I took Introduction to Psychology. I still vividly remember my first day when this surprisingly young but enthusiastic instructor walked through the door. The energy that came in that class that day, not necessarily from David or the other students really, but the interaction between them let me know that my education and experience at UT would be like none I'd had before. I went home that day excited to be at Texas and eager to impress, not superficially to this guy or the other students, but to impress myself with what I could learn here and what I could achieve by applying that learning. So I put everything into our first homework assignment, some silly online discussion about the nature versus nurture debate. It was worth only a tiny fraction of my grade, but it changed my academic career forever.
Things at UT aren't about grades. It's about making a difference in yourself and in the world around you. Dan poured his heart into that first homework assignment. I don't even think I was grading it. He took himself seriously as a freshman. You guys should too. I took him seriously as a consequence. I put him in charge of my research.
I had no idea what kind of ride the next year at UT would be for me. What started as me putting my best into some homework assignment opened up the world of professional psychology for me. I soon found myself in charge of running actual psychological studies and designing real-life experimental methodology. But the opportunities didn't stop there. David and I had a chance to go to a conference in California to present some of our research. It was an extraordinarily rich environment where I found myself interacting with some of the world's most renowned evolutionary psychologists. Another thing I noticed, I was the only black person at the conference, and I pointed this out to David. He looked at me and said, "Yeah, Dan, you're going to be the Barack Obama of evolutionary psychology." I don't know if I'll be the Barack Obama of anything, but I know the University of Texas is letting me grow without limits.
A brief sentence, maybe two, would have been sufficient to meet the minimum required of Dan's first homework assignment. But this is UT. We're not about the minimum required. We're a community of scholars striving constantly to exceed our own high standards. Gone to Texas 2009, your journey starts here. Don't confuse being new to this campus with your ability to make a real-world impact. This is the University of Texas at Austin. What starts here changes the world. You start here. Hook 'em.